up, everyone? It's Rampage of 78 Designs here. We are back. How's everybody doing? We are fresh off the heels of the movie American Halloween 3, which you can watch now on YouTube. I hope everyone had a good Halloween, though. You know, ours was alright. We just, there was a lot of kids this year, randomly. You know, it's been dying off over the years. COVID kind of killed it off, all that stuff. But now, you know, there was a lot of kids this year. It was pretty cool. And so, yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the fan film. Thanks, everybody who joined the actual live. So when the movie premiered, thanks to everyone who joined that. Get the mask here. Yeah, everyone made that pretty special. I'm sorry I don't have the mic today. I gotta get a new one. And I'll be working on that this week, so the sound might be... I'll try to clean it up and post a little bit. Anyways... we finished the movie, we premiered the movie. You know, it's funny, it's like the opposite of, the voiceover guy. It's like, find out why critics are buzzing. Ours is like, find out why everyone is talking so much shit in the comments about this movie. No, I'm just kidding. There's good comments, there's bad comments. I'm gonna save the American Halloween 3 experience for like a documentary. It happened. So, I think the next video coming up is probably going to be a Terrifier review, and for the reviews, I've sort of noticed that, the engagement isn't that high when I do, like, a breakdown of, like, every scene, so I'm not going to do that anymore. I know I do that with the Halloween, so maybe we'll keep it there, but, next review is going to be Terrifier 3. I'm going to do a quick Longlegs review right now. So Longlegs, Nicolas Cage, you know, had the young actress there who played the FBI agent. You know, this is a movie that doesn't have too much dialogue. It's a very thinky movie. You know, and in terms of anticipation, stuff like that, like, oh, this is the new thriller / horror you gotta see. And it's like, I put it up there with, like, in my opinion, I think it's All the Small Things. Or is it The Little Things? All the Small Things. Isn't that like a song? All the small things. It might be The Little Things. With Jared Leto. It's not like that movie, like, it's very different, but it reminds me of that. Like, even some of the way it was shot and stuff like that. But the story, of course, is very different. So, Nicolas Cage in this, I mean, of course, when you think Longlegs, my buddy was like, so is it a dude with long legs? I was like, no, you fucking idiot. And even I knew, when I heard Longlegs, it's like, you know, it's going to be a thinker, because just something about these new horror films are doing something very different, I guess. This one was kind of more of a thriller. You know, you had some scenes there that were kind of like, oh. But other than that, it was, I don't know, it was kind of, it didn't really live up to what people said it was. I had to watch it because everyone was like, you got to see this movie. And there were some scary parts. So, like, the scary parts for me, I won't spoil it, but, like, Nicolas Cage, his appearance, I'll say, is pretty terrifying. It took me, like, half the movie to realize it was him, and then I was like, oh my god, because he starts doing the... He has to sing like a weirdo in every single movie he does. But he's fantastic, you know. Put the bunny back in the box. Oh, wait, that's Con Air. I love Nick Cage and Con Air. And then, you know, I was talking about this online, too. It's like, a lot of these movies, you can see the predictable part coming, but that's fine with me. I think in some of them you're supposed to see it coming, but it's the way that it comes. Wow. I'm like, this is the first video back. I'm getting, like, a lot of new subs and shit. I'm just digging myself a deeper hole. This is why I don't have many. For those who stick with me, thank you. But, the twist doesn't really, like I said, I think you're supposed to see the twist coming sometimes, but it's how you get there, I believe, and how they got there with this one sort of fell flat for me, I guess. And movies do this thing now where they put something in the trailer and you're like, I can't wait to find out what that is. But you won't find out what it is ever. It's like supposed to be your interpretation. And it's not because I don't like to like think or whatever about the story and try to piece it together, but I think some of the new films, I don't know, sometimes I don't want that. I want to know the story. If you have some twists and turns for me, fine. I want to know what's going on. I want to see people get murdered. Off-screen stuff is beginning to not work anymore. I'll explain that in Terrifier 3 review. That movies like Terrifier are making it so it's like either you come with the gore or it's like we're not going to watch that because we can just go, the main event, is usually the end of the film where everything pops off, at least for the 80s slashers, right? In some of the 90s and, early 2000s, and I don't know, it just sort of fell off its rocker there. Would I tell you to go see this movie? If you're alone one night, or not alone, or whatever, you're just bored with friends even, and you want to watch it, then yeah, go for it. But I don't know, it's like a C- for me, honestly. And I've started admitting to myself that I'm just a slasher fan. I like the guy that hides in the shadows, comes out and kills you. And so I guess that's it for Longlegs. I'm sort of deciding what to do for the future of this channel because it's like I see the subscribers going up, but I'm not stupid. People aren't subbed really for these videos. They're subbed for the movies. But it's not really sustainable views-wise because, obviously these don't get as many views as that. So I got to see what I should do here to maybe not equal out some of the movie views because they're outrageous just because they're Michael Myers films, But just do something different. Even give back. I don't mind giving back. I like working with people. Like, I remember I wanted to work with this YouTuber who had, 1,500. He's a horror guy. Years ago, and I had 120 subscribers or whatever, and this dude only had 1,500. But I remember being like, that's still pretty cool. I'm like, and I like the conversations they were having and stuff. So I'm like, I want to join in on this conversation. And what I would contribute would just be like, the mask make talk and stuff like that. But now I have 1,500 subs. And I thought if I get as many subs as that, I'll get it. And 1,500 is not a lot, but it's like, I still don't get it, I still am open to work with people. I don't understand why people don't want to work with others. I'm not saying that channel and me specifically. That's just like, wah, boo-hoo. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you want to do something, let's do it. I'm going to do a live probably next week. Either next week or the week after. Next week I might just do a Terrifier review, or I'll drop a Terrifier review and maybe we'll go live. Or we'll do the Terrifier review live. I don't know. Why don't we take a little better look at the mask? So it's, 5 years later. And so it's burns, scarred over. Burns, scarred over. I can't talk. Freaking, anyways. So, for this, it wasn't too much of a change, except I put a bunch of, nasty old burnt gunk in his hair this time. And this side, I wanted it to be scarred over like a human. And then this side was sort of, classic Michael Myers. So when I was sculpting, I kept that in mind. Maybe even half Freddy, And I see people, well, it looks like Leatherface or Freddy Mouse. I'm like, I don't care. At least it goes with the story that we do. So each movie, if you see a sculpt, it's because it has a story, And I had a clean mask for the film that I was going to mold, but I didn't. Oh, man. Time was just crazy on that one, so I didn't get to do it. But I'm still going to mold that. This mask you can buy. Hit me up on Instagram. The link should be in the description there. And also, I have here the clown mask that the boyfriend wears in the movie. This was supposed to be Michael's young clown mask, but the only difference is it doesn't have a big nose, and there's different eyebrows and some different paint accents on this one. So this was another sculpt I did. I didn't want to just repaint a tots. I mean, you can't really take the nose off that one anyways. And now it kind of is a sculpt of a 63, so like you could attach a nose to it or something if you wanted to. So there you go. Thanks for everyone who said the mask was dope and commented on the look of Michael. That means a lot to me because obviously that 100% comes from me. Like most, pretty much everything else in the movie, actually. Alright, thank you guys.